1984 saw the release of not only Sublogic Flight Simulator 2, but also Microsoft Flight Simulator 2. Both had been improvements upon their first incarnation, and now they included a model of the entire United States, even if the scenery coverage was limited to the same areas as before. Yes, you did get more airports to fly to in Sublogic and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2, but virtual pilots were ready for more, and in 1985, Sublogic was ready to deliver. This is Sublogic Scenery Disc number 1, which covers a sectional chart of the United States consisting of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, Houston, San Antonio, and Brownsville, Texas. The Sublogic Scenery Disc database was designed by Michael Woodley and was developed with the help of the official maps of the NOAA. In each map sector, you'll find data about all the airports, runways, radio navigation, and topographical information, and potential obstacles that are relevant for pilots. The database for the Scenery Disc was digitalized from these NOAA sector maps, and it was made available for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 on the IBM PC and Sublogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Commodore 64, Atari 400, 800 XL, XE, and the Apple II, 2 Plus, 2E, and 2C computers. Inside this nice pocket folder, you'll get the 5 1/4 floppy disk with a plastic notebook pouch, special instructions regarding the Scenery Disc if you're an Apple user, information on how to order a binder for all of your scenery goodies, a registration card, simplified maps of the covered areas that'll show you where the treasure is, and instructions on how to use the Scenery Disc, list of airports, coordinates, nav-aid frequencies, and scenery dividers with pockets for your maps, all conveniently 3-hole punched, just waiting to be put into a dedicated binder, like this one. In order to use the Scenery Disc, you would either fly or move your plane to the area, insert the disc, and press Ctrl-E. A message will pop up letting you know which scenery area you'll be loading, and then you're on your way to an all-new area to fly in. You can also use the Scenery Disc on Microsoft Flight Simulator 3 or 4, but first, you have to convert the disc to a file format that Flight Simulator can read. You can do that by going into your Flight Sim directory and running the Converts executable. Afterwards, you select the drive letter that your floppy is in our case, it is A. Next, select which Scenery Disc you are converting, and finally, the drive letter that you would like the file saved to. Lastly, you'll need to move the resulting file to your Flight Sim directory. Once you're in Microsoft Flight Simulator 3 or 4, go to your nav/com menu, select Scenery Load, and your Scenery Disc that was converted. Just remember to move your aircraft before changing to a Scenery Disc, or you might have the existing land swept from under your wheels. Now that the disc is loaded, let's take a look at some of the cities and areas included in Sublogic Scenery Disc number 1 and how they look on Sublogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Commodore 64, as well as Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 and 3 for the PC. Keep in mind that this will also look similar for the Atari and Apple computers, as well as Microsoft Flight Simulator 4. Is Sublogic Scenery Disc number 1 worthy to add to your collection? The original asking price was $19.95 for one disc, or $99.95 for the Western United States, which included discs 1 through 6. Today, you could be spending anywhere from $10 to around $100, depending on the condition and how rare the scenery disc is. I've seen shipping prices range from free to over $70 as well. If you happen to be flying with Microsoft Flight Simulator 4, then I would recommend the Sublogic USA West collection instead. It has better coverage and scenery definition than the single scenery discs. Keep in mind that USA West will not work with Microsoft Flight Simulator 3, so you'll need to convert the individual scenery discs if you want to fly outside the default areas. If you are a retro game collector, or just love to collect classic flight simulators and add-ons, then this will definitely have a special place on your shelf. Special thanks to Travis for his help on making this video. If you enjoyed this look back at classic flight simulator add-ons, then you may enjoy these other reviews that I've done on various other simulators. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you'll be informed of when new reviews and other flight simulation content is uploaded to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and have a killer awesome day.